Welcome back to Unplugged with Buddyred. Let's get into it.
Oh my Lovander, easy to understand her. Only thing she needs is to sit down on your hammer. She got a reputation known to be quite the lover, but that don't define it. She got so much more to discover. Lovander, commander of my salamander. She a freak and she won't make you wait. Pop that thingy out on the very first date. Lovander, oh Lovander, she will make your heart stir. Had one night with her, it went by in a blur. So much to love, I don't know where to start. Long legs and that pretty pink heart. Lovander, please believe me, I'll give you what you need. I'm on my knees while I beg and I plead. Lovander, oh Lovander.
The thing. Oh man, this podcast is it's gonna be something.
This
Good morning, afternoon, you bitch!
You didn't tell me you were doing the intro.
I'm doing the intro. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and welcome to Unplugged with Buddyred. I'm Buddyred. This is my co-host, Covington.
Wow, this took you a long time. I was holding my breath while you did that.
And the first thing we're going to talk about is go ahead.
I don't know what to say about it. I don't even know what to call it. It's not a song. It's pretty short.
It's a meme.
It's a meme
music video.
Yeah, it's a meme music video. It's a meme. It's a meme video of music.
And
about a special kind of lady.
And I'm going to put it in edit that you guys have already heard it. It's right after the intro. It's the first thing you guys are going to hear. It's full video if you need to see it. It's on Covington's Twitter. I reposted it. It's on Partner Pal's Reddit, which is our
pal stuff
thing.
My god!
If you need to find it, just
it definitely did not take me like 3 hours to make that, and I did not feel weird at all. Editing pictures of Lovander in numerous, somewhat sexually suggestive ways, but yeah, she's a special lady that's recently come into my life, and I just wanted to express my gratitude for her and her many attractive qualities.
You need to be touched by a woman.
Lovander is more than just a woman. She is really the commander of my salamander. She's which I just found out after posting it that she is actually a salamander. Like the part of her, whatever. She's actually a salamander, which I thought was pretty cool. Definitely intentional. I definitely knew that before writing that lyric. Yeah, good stuff, dude. That's what I don't know what you did today, but that was my Wednesday, basically.
I'm just Oh, hold on. Side note, Fortnite just tweeted 25 minutes ago that Disney and Epic Games are doing a collab.
Oh boy.
And it's Disney and Epic Games.
Oh boy.
So all Disney IP, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Disney, in a new universe. And they did Cars like
I forgot about that.
Lightning McQueen as one of the Rocket League things. Like Rocket League cars.
Oh, they're actually investing in Epic. They're investing $1.5 billion for a stake in Epic Games. That's crazy. That's a lot.
So
of
they're
money.
gonna have all the princesses. So it's quite literally just gonna be like a whole Disney universe.
I bet that's gonna be their next like the Lego stuff. I bet Disney is gonna do something big like that. It's gonna be their next big thing.
Probably.
Calling it now.
The very end says play, watch, create, shop. Soon-ish. Soon-ish.
Shop. How many Disney skins do you think they're going to be for sale now?
I mean, they already have.
Yeah, like Marvel
so
owns Disney, or Disney owns Marvel, right? So they've already.
Yeah, they have Marvel. They have Star Wars. They have
So like, I mean, they've already done so much with Disney.
There's not anything like,
but I guess the investment is the big news. That's nuts. I wonder if we're gonna see like a Mickey Mouse Fortnite character. That'd be crazy.
Anyways, we're getting off topic. So Epic is apparently partnering with Disney. You said 1.5 billion?
$1.5 billion.
That's crazy.
Wow. Oh shit! Did you see? Like, oh, I didn't even see the video.
Yeah,
it's like.
So we're gonna have, and the Pixar stuff is wild because I don't think there's any Pixar yet.
Pixar would be cool, like a Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story really cool. On all those.
What else is Pixar?
Cars.
Oh right, they did do Pixar because of Cars, right?
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. would be cool. I'm trying to think of like new.
I don't know, all the new
Incredibles.
Shit. All the new stuff has sucked.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like most of the new Pixar stuff. Not that I like watch all of them, I guess, but yeah,
I was ready to kind of talk down on Epic and Fortnite today, honestly, but
we love.
I don't know. The season's stale. Like I feel like the season's just way too long.
Yeah,
we still have over another month of.
Really? Still
left.
Is it February right now?
Yeah, it goes through March, into March.
That's crazy. Yeah, I hope they do something. I hope they were drawing it out because of all the major changes, and they just need time to like do the. Next season.
And
that it's going to be something different. I don't know. I'm just tired of the meta of fully automatic shotgun or semi-automatic shotguns and riot shields.
Yeah, if they at least would have like massively shaked up the meta, that'd be cool. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing started today with today's patch. So we'll see what happens. But
yeah, I feel like they're dumping all their resources into doing stuff like with the new creative thing, which is fine.
Yeah, but
at the very least, they should be giving us the new guns in creative. I don't know why they don't still do that.
Yeah, hopefully it's. I don't know. I mean, it's like it kind of makes some things unusable, like the training grounds for like shooting and stuff like that are meant to be like to warm up, but you can't.
Well, remember we played Ninjas that just came out like 2 weeks ago, but it's all last season guns, so it's just like, what's the point? There's no point in aim training with guns that are just fundamentally different than what we have now.
Yeah,
sucks.
No bullet drop or anything.
No bullet drop. No. I guess that's really it. They went from what do you
well, it's bullet drop and the way the guns shoot differently entirely now.
Yeah, so. Even the recoil is different.
Yeah,
I guess there wasn't even really recoil before because everything was what do you call it? Where it goes where you're aiming.
Wait, what?
But like, there's two different types. There's like the bullet goes where you're aiming on the screen. It's called something. What do you call that?
I don't. I actually don't know. Point and click.
Doesn't matter. No, I don't know. But it sucks that they haven't updated that, and they are kind of trying to make that like the next big thing.
Yeah.
So it's weird. And speaking of Lego, that shit is fucking dead. What happened? It's February. They didn't put out a good update. They put a launch pad in there. Fucking sick. Cool.
They put out all the things. They're like, oh, all right, so we're planning on doing this, and this, and it's like, all right, sweet. Like, enjoy your 2-week break, come back and drop it, and they've been back for a month, and there is yet to be a good update. There really hasn't been a good update for Fortnite at all this past month.
I agree.
So, which is kind of add into the people getting exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it was around Christmas time and they needed a break, which is fair, but like they should have had content.
These companies are supposed to be like 6 months in advance. Like,
yeah, exactly. They should have had shit ready to go so that when their people came back, it was maybe like it would have been fine if it was sometime in January. You know?
Yeah.
Give them a month to like wrap everything up, but like
and be there to like debug and everything as you know you're going to find issues after you release things, but yeah, a lack of performance on their end for sure.
Yep, feels bad.
But
we have new things to play now.
True. Because we are still addicted to Palworld, and I
have been playing a lot. Played.
Off stream, no. But I also didn't try not to.
Yeah, I burned myself out a little bit,
especially because like the YouTube content side of things. I don't know. I just don't know how to make YouTube videos out of Palworld. It's something I want to do. I was just struggling with it.
Yeah, I think you have to make. I don't think there's like cool content right now in Palworld. There's not like gameplay content. I think it's all funny content. Like all the good content I've seen is like memes or weird bugs that have happened that are funny.
There's just nothing YouTube.
Yeah, it's a little weird right now. But I guess that's, I don't know. Maybe when they do PvP and stuff.
I think once PvP and stuff like that drops, it would be different. But until then, still doing stuck on Fortnite content. So I've actually been recording Fortnite content off stream. Like yesterday, I did a 45 playing session by myself, and just was recording my playing the entire time. Which the short I uploaded today was from that. I don't know. I'm trying to I just don't know what to do with Fortnite either. It's like I'm doing like challenges. I'm seeing if I can win a game without using a sniper and an AR.
Yeah,
and only using an SMG shotgun, and I lose to a sniper every game. It's like it's tough.
It is tough. It's tough to have fun and make content at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't. It's hard to do it when you're trying to like condense it down into a short or a video. I think like doing a stream is a lot of funny stuff and entertaining stuff that happens, but to condense it down is.
And the thing is too is like there's not even anything to like really reference. Like you go to YouTube and you look up Palworld stuff. It's either people bitching, or it's like it's not anything about the game.
It's all informational. It's not like entertaining.
Palworld gameplay. I'm just gonna. So now there's actually things. Finally, like I did this last week, and there's hardly shit. Palworld is actually a hard game by FaZe Jev. 12-minute video of him. I don't even know. Let me see.
I think the way to make this content now, especially with just the way that short form content is more popular, is to just do edits. And you know how Ninja's videos on Fortnite are like, it's always got like little clips from like SpongeBob and shit and sound effects into it.
Yeah, make it very memey and stuff like that.
Yeah, it has to be kind of memey.
But that's not even Ninja, that's Grumbe.
Well,
like, Grumbe's his editor.
Yeah, whoever edits his videos does a really good job at like sneaking in stuff like that, so it's not just 100% Fortnite the entire time. And
but then again, that comes down to like I don't have the time to edit that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fair, but that might be what it takes now to.
Yeah. If I had an editor, I'd be down to do that 100%, and I know that would do well. It's just like, but there's no like gameplay thing that you can do without being information for Palworld.
Yeah, I mean you could, I guess, but the combat.
I don't know. I mean, looking at views outside of somebody that is already very established.
Yeah, it's all
pretty.
Content.
It's pretty tough.
That's all it is. It's all little memes. I think that's
some people are trying to do let's plays.
Content, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you could do a let's play series. I think you could probably milk Palworld for a while with like
you definitely could. I just don't. I just
content.
need to figure out how to do the content side.
Just do it. Forehead. Just do it. Like literally, just do it.
So I'm looking up Whoop TCG, 483 subs. You know, smaller YouTuber, and he's overlaying Mimi. Yeah, this video is a let's play, but the entire thing is memes. He's adding additional sound effects.
Yep, that's what it takes, man.
And I mean, granted, he's smaller. And I want to see what does his overall viewing look like on this. 25. So it's play 1, 89, 68, 38, 33, 60, 25. 2 weeks, and this was all 2 weeks ago. He stopped uploading. I guess they weren't good enough numbers. And then he went back to Pokemon or TCG stuff. Because that's what he's. I mean, it's in his name. He's a Pokemon TCG creator. So he went back to opening up new Pokemon sets. So check this guy out. He's small, but if you enjoy TCG, check this guy out, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to do informational content because that's just that's not the stuff I want to do. Like that's just not me. That's
hard to have fun doing that.
Yeah.
While you're doing it.
Like if I was just chasing views, sure. But I want to enjoy making the content as well.
Just enjoy it, man.
But that it really is just that game. It's like it's so good at being a streaming game, but not videos. Outside of like a very short, outside of short form, where you can do like the jokes and stuff.
Have you been watching a lot of short form Palworld stuff, like on TikTok and stuff?
Yeah, if it comes up on my TikTok or whatever shorts in general, I'll watch it. But even outside of that, and unless it's like a glitch or something that just like happened to like, I don't know, it's like really niche, like not repeatable content.
Yeah,
typically.
All the best content has been like just really, especially with all the bugs in the game. There's a lot of really funny content around just weird things that have happened that you can't exactly like force.
Or somebody, or when you put hours upon hours into the game and you're getting like super like incredible bases or something like that, or getting into like late game stuff. That's some more of the stuff that I'm seeing, but again,
it'll get better when they start adding content to the game and fixing stuff. It'll be better, I think.
I think with PvP being added, it could be good. But then again, it's kind of like, how do people make old school RuneScape videos without, it's kind of one of those things. Like I didn't really know how to
all like gimmicky stuff.
Yeah,
like I opened 100 100 caskets, or
I think it's just one of those
for 100 hours. Here's my loot, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those. It's just that type of MMO. Like MMOs are hard to make into YouTube videos. They do really, really well as streams, not so much for the video content.
I hope they update the combat in Palworld soon, because I'm getting really tired of shooting and then rolling and then shooting and then rolling and then kiting a little bit and then shooting and then rolling, and then it's getting a little stale.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Which, to be fair, I mean, it's pre-release, so you can't. I'm not criticizing really, but that is what I hope they'd start doing first, is some combat stuff.
Here's an off-topic question though.
Cool.
Do you think that BRs, like the BRs and things like that, or like round-based games, have rune content currently for the gaming side? Because you think of like BRs, you win a game and you take that entire game. League of Legends, you'll take a game that you did really well in, you just put that 25-minute game in on YouTube. Tarkov, you have a really good raid, you put that raid in. Stuff like that. Like anything that's open world, consistent without any pauses to kind of break it up for your, like automatically break it up, kind of makes it difficult to just have non-informational videos out.
I don't know. I kind of think of like Let's Play. I used to watch Let's Play like Minecraft videos all the time, like when I was little, and it would be like very ongoing. I think the benefit of that is not like the ongoing subject within a single video, but the ongoing subject within multiple videos. Because with like the longer form Let's Play stuff, it was like, at least back in the day with like Minecraft stuff, you're waiting for the next video to come out because you wanted to see where the progression was compared to before. Whereas with the quicker stuff like VRs, it's all contained within that one video, and it has to be quick and fast and like repeated over and over. So I think there's ways still.
But is there a whole lot of that now since then? Because
of how popular BRs have become. And also, I think it's less about the type of games, but more about the platforms. Like, I think if anything ruined content, I think it's stuff like TikTok. Like the short form stuff is just killing people's attention spans, which even goes further than just like ruining content, but probably ruining our brains in general. But people's attention span is just gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah. On the Minecraft thing though, do you take that, like, obviously there was a way to make stuff back then. I don't really think that exists all too much now. Look, first off, Mr. Beast, his gaming channel hasn't uploaded in 7 months.
Yeah,
that's kind of wild to me.
Yeah, that's a little crazy, but I kind of get it. He does so much. He puts so much into his main videos that I was kind of surprised that he actually made the gaming channel, because it seems just kind of irrelevant.
Well, like his last video has 73 million views.
Yeah,
like They're all like millions.
But they're all kind of the way I see Mr. Beast gaming videos. There's just like his regular videos. They're just within a video game. Like typically people are winning money. Usually it's like some kind of challenge.
Oh yeah,
it's just a cheaper way.
That kind of seems like actually. So here's the thing too: has Mr. Beast himself changed the entire way that videos are made now? Because I just typed Minecraft gameplay. A lot of his videos, and then there's a lot of people trying to mimicking that type of gameplay, or the complete Minecraft for Beginners Guide 2023. Some of these are actually super old, so let me do recently uploaded. Full Godzilla Minecraft. So that's just somebody trying to promote one of the things, and then it's like day 100, day 1,000, like just progression videos of like how much people put in like time into it.
Minecraft content has to be so hard now. I wonder how many hours of there's got to be like something crazy, millions of hours of Minecraft content or something, or billions. I don't know. It's got to be like a crazy fucking number of hours.
But I think the way that content is just in general right now is that even Minecraft's the same way as like Palworld, like outside of like building or information, there's not a whole lot of like what it used to be.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I don't know. I think it's always been hard to do outside of like informational or let's play stuff for me.
Yeah, I mean, let's play stuff makes a lot of sense to me, and like the linear games, like story driven, makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
On like super easy. I mean, you play through the game, you chop it up to the right points. That's one thing, but like, or anything quest based or anything like that. But I don't know. It's like the way that content's sitting right now is so bizarre. I think that's kind of why a lot of people are kind of seemingly switching to streaming. There's a lot more just turn a camera.
Is that happening more?
There's a lot. Well, I want to say more. If you're entering into content creation, you're not starting as a YouTuber. Like, at least gaming side. I'm talking about like, only gaming side. At least the way that I see it.
I don't watch a lot of YouTube, to be honest. I don't consume a lot of
but
like gaming content that much anymore. Got a lot less than I used to.
You take somebody who's already like famous in some type of aspect, and they want to get into the content creation because obviously you can make a lot of money doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going into the YouTube side; they're going to the streaming side. So I think I don't know, maybe non-gamer or like people that aren't part of this like bubble, when they look in, they just see Twitch, which might be part of Ninja.
That way. I think it seems that way because it's so much easier to start streaming. So if somebody does decide they want to get into content creation, the easiest thing in the world is to start streaming because really all you need is a console or a computer.
And go live.
And then if you're lucky, you have a camera or a microphone. The barrier to entry is so like the bar is so low to like start streaming, and then people.
Well, you don't need to put time into it either. The amount of time you put into it is what you gain.
You don't have to put time in advance. You just start like as opposed to YouTube where you have to like actually do something. Not that it's necessarily harder to do YouTube; it's just different.
I would say it's harder to do YouTube from the time aspect. Because I mean,
definitely
you can put the same amount of game then, which is, I mean, a lot of people take their streams as the gaming time,
right,
and put that into video. But then on top of that, you have to put in an hour to more of editing, and then you have to watch it back, make sure that whatever errors there are, you fix the mistakes, and make it polished. And if it's not polished, someone's going to get 3 minutes in and be like, "Oh, this is lackluster," and not watch it, which. I'll say for myself is kind of what my longer videos have lacked in the last probably few months because time aspect.
Do you go back and do you rewatch your entire video to like check stuff, or do you just like fast forward through or something?
Depends. I prefer to sit down and I'll watch the video through 3 times.
Damn.
Not like at once, but like, I'll watch it like halfway and be like, all right, so I need to fix this part. And then I'll watch the second half. I'll fix that part. And I'll watch the entire thing through. And I'm like, and take notes and fix it again and then watch it again. If I'm doing everything down to how I really want to. Like some of my older videos when I really was like into like uploading every occasional like video and I was actually putting in like the sound effects and stuff like that, I would watch that video through, end up watching that video through like 5 times.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if like bigger creators do that too, or like the ones that have editors and stuff. I wonder if they're like, because some of these videos are like 30 minutes or an hour long. I wonder if they're watching every single one to like go back, or if they're just trusting their ability to make the video how they want it to be.
Either I don't think the bigger streamers are watching any of the videos, because I know that Ninja, he'll watch like if he's taking like lunch break, he'll watch his video after it gets uploaded. That's
true, yeah, and he'll actually act like
he'll be like, "Oh, this is pretty." He's like, "Oh, this is good." Like he probably, honestly, legitimately doesn't watch some of his uploads.
That must be so nice to be able to just stream and then someone pulls your stream content from the stream and cuts it up and puts effects on it and makes a video and posts it and everything, and you don't do shit.
I legitimately, content-wise, I don't think he touches anything besides streaming.
Oh,
of course, I mean, he's incredibly busy on the business side of everything because once he gets to that big, you're in meetings all the time, and he's got the podcast and all that. But editing-wise, he doesn't touch shit. Like
that must be cool.
There's no way he does. He doesn't have the time, or like, there's no feasible way that he does.
Yeah, no. I mean, it would take too long. Like you said, he's a busy man.
Yeah,
he's a busy
and that's I expect how anybody is, except for Laserbeam. Still does his own videos.
Really?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Which is insane. But then you look at his videos, and they're few and far between. Actually, they're fairly consistent, honestly, for him being who he is and editing his own videos.
That is kind of nuts.
A month ago, 9 days ago, 7 days ago, but then, so I guess unless he gets like a wild hair and like really wants to edit something, it takes some time, and he does it bits by bit. But he's came out and said that he only does that because he knows what he wants out of his videos, and he feels like he's the only one that can create it. Because until he can find somebody that he can trust to consistently make what he wants, he's too hands-on and too passionate about the job still, which is fantastic. But it comes out, and it's just one of those things is like, again, time is of the essence, and you can only make, like, I mean, I'm looking at his channel, and in the first 2 rows, it's 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 in the months. And then it goes 9, 7.
Yeah, he gets a lot of views on these, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, which means they're well made. But, it's, and then he kind of, I mean, he's getting good views on all of them. And so he's definitely making his money back. But he's also working against the algorithm, because the algorithm wants you to be uploading consistently. And it used to be daily. Thankfully, it's not anymore. But the algorithm wants to see you uploading at least once a day. Or not once a day. Once a week.
All my homies hate the algorithm.
And the algorithm's also pushing shorts and everything else. And it's like, it's just a mess, dude. I
really hate short form content.
I do too.
I used to love it, but I deleted TikTok months ago because it was just rotting my brain. And it's so bad. And now my attention span is, I think, permanently just ruined.
I just don't like. I don't know. I don't know. Everything's such a time thing for me.
Just quit your job, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Just quit your job and start playing video games full time.
I wish, dude. If I could, I would.
Just do it. I'm telling you, just do it right now. Just do it. Do it. Commit to it right now on camera. Do it.
Well, honestly, like the bare minimum, if I could just if I can make enough to just have all my content money go straight back into an editor, I'll do it 100%. I'll drop that shit so fast. And that way I could actually be consistent with the uploads and grow faster too.
Don't do that. You're about to have a baby, bro. You're about to have a child. You're about to have a child.
I mean, my 9 to 5 wise,
so much. You're gonna buy thousands and thousands of diapers in your lifetime. You're gonna buy so many diapers and whatever the fuck else babies need to survive. I don't know, food, I guess, or bibs. Dude. And y'all shop at Target. I know y'all are gonna be spending money.
I don't shop at Target. She shops at Target.
Okay, well, someone's shopping at Target, and That
but
shit
no,
ain't
I
gonna be
mean,
cheap. They got.
both of our 9 to 5s together, we're fine on that aspect.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
anything content wise, I can put back into the content.
Oh yeah,
it's
for
just,
sure. Yeah, just don't quit your day job
no,
yet.
No. I know if I started making 6 figures, peace out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
I would love to do that, but then I feel like I wouldn't have the energy to actually make content.
What, like to quit and be full time?
Yeah.
I mean,
if I could get my expenses down enough, like if I could somehow like pay off the house and like get my expenses super super low, I would definitely consider doing it. If I could get my expenses down to just like a ridiculously low number. But then you got to think about like health insurance and.
Well, see, that's the thing for me. Like, if she continued working a normal job, we have health insurance of her.
Oh, true. Yeah.
As a,
I guess I just got to get married, bro. Any takers? Shit. I guess I better get back out there in the dating pool. Need some dual income up in this bitch for sure. Like, God,
dude, being a dink is it's nice. It has its benefits.
We're dinks.
You seen this?
I hate all those trend videos now. There's like 30 different kinds now.
Yeah, there are, but they're funny. I kind of want to get back to like the scripted stuff I was doing, or like the TikTok-y
content's funny
stuff. But that means I also have to have dedicated time for that, which actually really isn't that bad.
What happened to scripted long form content? YouTube used to be full of like 10 to 15 minute videos that were scripted like that, and it was so funny. I missed that.
So when Smosh was bought back and Ian came back to Anthony came back to Smosh, I actually watched a video of them just like sitting down to the camera and talking about stuff and like the logistics. And to make quality scripted things for their size, it takes so much time and it's so expensive that typically it doesn't feel worth it for the return.
Well, especially with multiple people, because then you got to split up whatever money you're making. Let's see, Smosh. I can't believe Smosh is still around, dude. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. But the problem is too is like when you're doing scripted stuff, it's really really hard to put in sponsor things, which is another part of money. Is more money that you're missing out on because sponsor, like at this point it's purely sponsors and everything else that really drives like the business side of everything and being able to make the money, because you don't make, especially TikTok, you don't make shit off videos.
Really? Is it bad?
Oh no, dude. I had when I actually was doing TikTok the correct way, and I was having those videos pop off consistently, I made like nothing. It was.
Oh, I thought you were about to say that you used to make money, but no, you just used to make nothing. That sucks.
I mean, if I hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real fast. It was absolutely absurd. So I have 23,000 followers and 1.1 million likes. My videos hit a few million when I was actually doing it correctly and knew what I was doing with TikTok. Also, the algorithms changed so much; it just feels bad.
Yeah, it's I don't enjoy it anymore at all. Even like YouTube Shorts, the short form stuff is not fun to me. It's so addictive. And like, I acknowledge that I don't like it. And still, when I happen to pull up like shorts or something, I still will sit there and scroll forever and ever and ever. And it's so bad. Like, it just ruins your brain. It's not great.
I'm trying to see if I can pull up my history of all time. It's not showing me. View past payouts, no records to display. So they changed their stuff, so I don't have my old past payouts, I guess. But I think I've only cashed out probably just over $100 on TikTok.
How many TikToks do you think you've made? Like 20 or something?
Or when more? I cashed out?
Yeah,
no, way more.
Really? You said you got.
That's when I used.
Right?
I have 1.1 million likes.
Or likes, that's right. Yeah.
So it was probably, I don't know, at least 10 million views total.
Yeah, they're also haven't really been clear about like. I wish more of these platforms be clear about how monetization works and like what a view counts for, what a like counts for.
Yeah. And I don't know if anything's changed recently with TikTok, since they are. It seems like they're bringing more money in now, so they might be able to divvy it up more with the shop and whatever else.
Yeah, didn't they used to have that creator fund or something, and they dumped a bunch of money into people making, and that's when it blew up. Maybe that's what ruined it, when they pumped all that money into the creator fund, and then a bunch of creators started just making bullshit, and then they were like, "Oh, now we have lots of bullshit," and then they just stopped.
Yeah, they might still have it. I don't know. It's so wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy.
But that's a problem with short form content too. Is like 2 weeks ago, Ninja had basically I do work on his podcast, and they were talking about the YouTube and YouTube Shorts and stuff, and how bad YouTube wants to push the YouTube Shorts because they're dominating the long form content, so they want to be able to get into that short form, and the YouTube video can have like millions of views, and you only make $70 off of it.
That's crazy
for a short. So it's like, if you're getting millions of views a short every day, it's not really that bad. But to make a good short that you can guarantee will pop off every day, it actually takes some time to put effort into it, and you're fighting against the algorithm or whatever else.
Shorts, for sure.
No way. So like, and you put a 10-minute video up that gets 1 million views, and you're making a few thousand.
Yeah.
Which, it's very livable. So it's that aspect too. It's like, everybody's trying to compete with TikTok with the shorts, but then
fuck TikTok.
Every place you can't make money.
Fuck those guys.
Off shorts.
All my homies hate TikTok. I hate it. I wish they would stop. I wish they would just go out of business, honestly.
Well, now the thing is too is that TikTok's trying to get into that long form content and everything else.
Why? That's never going to happen. I don't think anybody can replace YouTube at this point. There's just no way.
I don't think they're going to ever. No, YouTube's. I think long form content, YouTube. Short form content will be TikTok being dominant because they were kind of the first ones there, and then streaming is Twitch. It's just, I think for now at least, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah,
I don't see that changing anytime soon. But they all want to compete with each other. Twitch is looking at putting up short form content soon. There was an article about that. I think towards the end.
Don't they have like stories or something now? It's
they have stories. I forgot stories existed until like 2 days ago. By the way,
yeah, I randomly got a notification from some creator that I don't even really watch. I was like, why the fuck why you have a story?
Well, the biggest problem with stories is that those are only posted on the app, and how many people really watch Twitch on the app? Not the majority.
Obviously people do, but like,
I will if I'm like trying to watch like an esports game or like something. The only way I watch anything on Twitch is if I don't want to interact with the stream. If I'm trying to watch Pro League and I just want to catch the game, I'll throw it up on my phone.
Well,
but if I'm trying to,
it's like the TV.
Oh yeah, that too. But if I'm trying to like interact, I'm not pulling that shit up on my phone.
Yeah, the only time I'll do that if I'm interacting is if I can't catch a stream, but I want to say something in someone's stream. I'll pull it up on my phone and like say something and then dip because it's not.
And the delay is
Delay's gotten better.
Bad.
It's gotten better. It used to be a lot worse. I think it's actually not terrible right now. I feel like,
but it's definitely still noticeable that there's a larger delay on mobile.
Yeah, there's going to be something, computer. But I don't know. I think,
but that's part of the problem too.
That's not my biggest gripe with watching Twitch on mobile. It's really, you know what makes it better is like if you're on iOS and you have like the pop-out video thing, that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
But then you still got to be using your phone. Like the reason I don't like it is because it kind of locks you into using your phone. Whether you're watching the video in full screen or just using it as pop-out, if you're watching it on your phone, you have to like you have to have your phone there and like be actively using it. It's not like you can have a monitor and just put it up there and walk away. I mean, you can, but I don't know.
That's fair too.
It's not comfortable.
No, it's not.
Just I don't know. But also I got to remember that not everybody has like a PC, or if they do, they don't always have like multiple monitors or a TV they can cast to and shit like that. So a lot of people live that mobile life.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people,
and I think a lot more. I guess a lot more live it than we realize.
Yeah, especially like console players that just don't have PCs. Like, yeah, all their consumption of that stuff is probably on mobile. Because who watches videos? Do people watch videos on console? I remember when I used to have a console, like watching videos and stuff used to suck.
I mean, I did as a kid.
Yeah, but that's really because I didn't have a computer.
Yeah,
that
was before I went to the PC route.
Yeah. It was not fun.
So yeah, which back then made sense, but I feel like now.
Yeah,
but then again, there's actually a lot of people I've started to meet now through the gamer, like the old man Discord that I'm part of now. All the gamer dads. I'm starting to realize a lot more of Zoom outside of being a Zoomer or like a very young millennial. It's still very console based.
Yeah.
For a lot of those 30s to 40-year-olds and stuff like that, or just kids that don't have their own money and the parents are just giving them what they can get.
Yeah. I mean,
because it's a lot cheaper to get a $400 console than
right. Did you have a PC before you got on Twitch and stuff? Like before you started watching Twitch and stuff like that? Were you a PC gamer?
No, I was console.
Yeah, that's how I was. I had a laptop, but I didn't have a PC until I was like,
the only computer stuff I would do would be like web-based games.
Yeah,
like as we talked about in the first podcast and all that, and RuneScape was I think was like the only thing I
a lot of Minecraft on laptop. Which
I didn't play Minecraft. I played. There was a knockoff on the iPad that I would play instead of Minecraft because it was free. I think it's called Eden. I think
iPad gaming's always been weird.
And I played that in middle school because it was a free game, and it was very, very bare bones. But it got that itch, and I played in class and stuff like that. But but yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. But to be fair, I don't watch a lot of content, not as much as I used to. So maybe I'm out of touch with how shit works and what people like. And
yeah, that's fair too. Outside of making content, I don't consume as much as I would like, for sure.
It's just not enough time in the day, dude. Like I don't even really put content up on my screen like while I'm working during the day. Like I used to have like a window open and have stuff playing, but now I'm like on Netflix and shit, and that's not healthy either. That's probably even worse.
Yeah, I've actually caught myself being on like consuming professionally made things. I guess not professionally, but like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that. TV series or things like that.
I do that a
little bit more.
I watch more Netflix on my PC than I do on my TV. Or like more movie and show streaming on my PC during the day than I do like in bed on my TV or in the living room.
No, I think I consume. For me, I consume more currently at work with YouTube and Twitch. I'll watch a lot of YouTube videos if it's a good like upload day or something for me. For my people to subscribe to, because once I'm home at night, if I'm not creating the content, I'm not consuming content at night because I'm spending time with Anna and we're watching.
Well, that's the thing. You got a wife too, so it's like you're not going to sit there and watch a Netflix on your computer monitor.
Well, I'm not even saying that, but like we're not. Even though we have the capability, we have a Fire TV, so we could watch a Twitch stream or we could watch YouTube videos on it, but we're not. We're watching. That's where we're consuming the Netflix and the Hulu and stuff like that. Whatever new, like we'd watch catch whatever weekly uploads for whatever series we're watching or something or whatever else.
Do you like having shows that do that, like a weekly thing, or are you more of like a binge in one weekend type of person?
Currently, I do like it more because it keeps me from doing the binging thing, but also we don't have the time. I mean, I don't know. Like we were watching through Suits. Suits has been done for a long time, so we would watch like 2 or 3 episodes a night. But
rookie numbers.
If it kind of if it keeps us from binging, then I like that a little bit more because it can also, it pulls us out of like that trance that TV teams that seems to have.
That's fair. Yeah, I started watching The Walking Dead 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm on like season 4. And those bitches are like an hour long too. They're not short. Maybe not that long.
45
they're
minute,
they're
45-minute episodes.
Yeah, they're long. So and it's not even that good of a show, if I'm being honest. Like, it's just all right. But
I never gave it a chance.
It's all right. It's fine, I guess. I don't know.
I know some people like absolutely loved it, but then got kind of meh. But...
Yeah, that's how all shows are, though. I'm so bad about trying new shows and movies and stuff. I've probably rewatched series on Netflix more. I spent more hours rewatching stuff I've already consumed than I've spent watching new content, I think. Like, I've seen Supernatural like
I can't do that. If it's really, really good, I can rewatch it maybe one time.
Oh,
it's really hard for me to go past a second rewatch.
How many hours is Supernatural total? It's got to be a lot. They have like 17 seasons or something, or 15 seasons. And I've watched it, no joke, probably 8 to 10 times all the way through. Same thing with The Office. I've seen The Office probably 5 or 6 times all the way through.
I think The Office I've watched multiple times. I've watched Avatar. The Last Airbender.
I've watched The Last Airbender probably just as much as I've watched The Office. That's also one of my rewatches.
I've probably watched that one through by myself like probably 2 or 3 times, and then Anna had never seen it when we started dating, so I watched it through with her. And then I think we rewatched it together. And then now Clapper's kid is, they're going to raise her, right? So they've started throwing up episodes every once in a while to have her watch those, and it's all that stuff. So
do you have?
And then with the live action, we're about to rewatch it again.
Oh god! So, we got to talk about that because people have been like, either completely against it or completely for it. Like, there's no middle ground. People either expect it to be absolute trash or they expect it to be the best thing in the world. And I'm leaning toward. I feel like it's going to be like a middle of the ground. Like, I feel like it's just going to be good. I don't think it's going to be fantastic. I don't think it's going to be bad.
My fear for it is that they are taking out so much content. And changing the personalities, that's what I'm scared of. I don't think it's going to be like the movie where it looks like absolute dog shit. I think Netflix has the fucking money that they're going to have the money to put the good CGI, do everything right. So I don't think that's the problem. I think what the problem is going to be is how much they change the characters, because Sokka's supposed to be a misogynistic asshole for the first few episodes until he gets his ass beat by Suki, and then he has his character arc kind of change there. But apparently he's not like that at all, which if they can do it the right way, which I don't know how I haven't put a lot of thought into it of how they would, that's fine. But like, I'm just scared that whoever's involved is doing it the wrong way.
I agree. That's what I'm worried about.
And they're trying to make it a little too modern day, which, taking anything that's old and trying to put it to modern day, you're going to have to change things to make it more PC for the general audience. I guess just how it is.
Well, that's what someone was saying is it's the cleansing of certain, like the whole premise of the show was an entire civilization was destroyed. Like, the whole premise of the show is that his people were literally, what do you call it? What's the word? It was a genocide. Literally, the show is literally about genocide. And I think you're right that they're going to go in there and kind of cleanse it as a kid's show sort of thing, even though the original show was on Nickelodeon, which is actually kind of fucking wild that they put genocide in Nickelodeon. One part. But like, the other thing is, I think they're trying to fit so much into one season when the original show
it was
3. It was 3 books or 3 seasons where they put everything in. And so, like you said, the character development's not there. There's no arcs. There's no growth.
Well, I hope that. I don't think they've really shown like the Lord Ozai fight or anything like that in any of the things.
Yeah, are they not gonna?
So I really hope they are gonna break it into the books.
I hope so, but I don't think you even saw Lord Ozai in the actual show until was it the end of the first season? Or no, you didn't. I don't think you even saw him. I think you saw.
No, it was always a shadow or something, but he was always mentioned. So
yeah,
them showing Lord Ozai won't be an issue. I don't think if they they can change things and do it in a certain way. It's not like he's just like not mentioned. He's mentioned plenty of times, and Zuko's not Zuko. What's his name? Zuko. Zuko's backstory is mentioned a lot. So, if they want to dive into the backstory a little bit earlier, that's one thing. It can be done, whatever. I'm interested to see how they write.
Okay, so it said it's set to cover the entirety of book 1. I didn't realize that. I had read something and seen like breakdowns of it that involved like the end of the story. And I thought, I don't know if this is true. I mean, this is on Screen Rant, but I'm assuming it's accurate.
Screen Rant's usually decent.
Yeah. So, okay, that's going to be better. Because I feel like I'm not one season per book.
As much.
Man, that makes me feel so much better. Curse the fucking misinformation on Twitter, man.
I don't trust anything I see on Twitter.
I don't either anymore, unless it's community.
Unless it's that too, or it's coming from an actual source I can trust. Yeah. I mean, I'll take somebody's opinion and see like what people are thinking, but until the product's actually out there, you can't really trust anything, anyways. Unless it's coming from something like Screen Rant, stuff like that, where they're gonna actually tell you like yeah, it's just the book. So I'm really, I'm interested. I'm excited to see.
I mean,
it looks like overall, it looks like the casting is actually done decently well. And I know that the kid who's playing Aang, like, actually has watched the show, knows the mannerisms, and is like trying to, do like the actors seem like they want to do it right. So I'm not worried about that. I'm more just worried about the writing
yeah,
because I'm pretty sure what I did see on Twitter that I didn't fact check was that the original writers pulled out.
They did.
So that's the only part I'm really scared about, without knowing a lot about it. But I guess we'll see.
So I'm looking at the cast list because I haven't really looked at the whole thing except for like the main characters, and some of these don't. Like, you're familiar with everybody's name in the show, right? Like in the So King Boomy is played by this guy. He's 40. I guess that's kind of old, but he's only 40. He looks pretty young. King Boomy's supposed to be like fucking old. King Boomy is at least
supposed 100. To be like 90.
No, he's at least 100 because he was friends with Aang when he was a kid. So he's like 110.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So like that's weird. Yeah, a lot of these people.
I mean, unless they're going to make him look old.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Because if they're just going for more like the people need to look right, and then they can see
he was also ripped, age. Right? So yeah, I guess he's gotta be.
I mean, you're not going to. It's going to be pretty hard to find a fucking grandpa that's ripped as shit.
That's true. They are out
because
there.
if they can find a skinny ripped 40-year-old and CGI his age, then fine.
Make him white haired and shit like that. That's fair. Oh, they got the cabbage merchant. Okay, so this is kind of interesting that you can kind of go through the cast list and see what small part characters they've included as kind of like the callbacks to the show. The fact that they have the cabbage merchant in there is a good sign, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, so like that's part of the thing that I'm not like that kind of put me at ease. Like I don't think it's going to be terrible, and I'm just clicking through one esports.gg culture.
They've got Code the Face Stealer. That's a very small part. It's a relatively small part,
but it's an important story.
But it's an important aspect of the story. Yeah, so that's
because it talks about one of the past avatars. And just clicking through like some of the guy that they cast as King Boomy was the dude from.
He looks so familiar.
He was in Ryan Reynolds' movie.
Oh, did he play like the bad guy developer person?
Yeah.
He looks familiar from something else.
He's also director on a lot of things.
I gotta know what he was in now. Shit. Hold on.
I think casting wise though, they overall did a pretty decent job.
Yeah. It definitely, that was another big part of the the old one was just all the fucking white people in the original movie. This is like,
oh yeah,
bro, what the fuck?
It's so, like this is very
accurate
Asian.
To yeah, well, yeah,
like, set in, and you're putting white people.
I mean, it's not set in real world, obviously, but it's set in like feudal
Japan but it's
type. Like that's like the type of,
and culturally, it's very it's very accurate.
Yeah,
for where it's supposed to be at. So Lord Ozai is Daniel Day Kim, which is he was in Lost, Hawaii Five-0, like very recognizable face.
Yeah,
I think he'd be all right. Yeah, I don't know. Scrolling through this, it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they have casting for smaller parts. That means I wonder what they're gonna do, because there's a lot of like, how many filler episodes are in season 1?
Well, I think they're going to do like what they did with the One Piece live action and cut out all the filler.
I mean, there's
because a lot of filler is not necessary.
Let's see: Avatar Returns, Southern Air Temple, Kyoshi Warriors. Yeah, I mean, so book 1 was only, I say only, it was 20 episodes. Which
but 20 episodes of
and
20 minutes.
Of these are, that's true too. I forgot they were so short.
So like.
I wonder how long
cutting out some of the filler episodes. It can probably be like 7 episodes.
I mean,
a 45-minute episode.
They could do. I actually take it back. There's not a lot of filler. There's filler content, but there's not a lot of filler episodes. The only filler episode I think is the fortune teller episode in season 1, but that's also like a lot of character development. So I don't know. It would be cool if they make it 10 episodes and they're 45 minutes and they fit just about everything. It wouldn't have to be that long. They could condense a lot of it. But if they fit like the entire season into a season, I think that would be sick. It'd be so cool just to like, it'd be so cool.
I don't see why they can't.
A 1-for-1 remake of the show, and obviously like make tweaks and stuff to make it live action, but like that'd be cool as shit to rewatch.
Yeah, I don't see a reason why they couldn't though. I mean, it's they're not long seasons. And it fits with the, it's basically two episodes, one episode. Yeah, so make 10-ish episodes plus or minus. I don't see why not.
Yeah, the casting looks really good,
and that comes out on the 22nd, right? So I'll definitely watch the first episode as it drops.
I'm excited for Iroh. I forget the guy's name. Yeah. He's a guy that was in Kim's Convenience. I don't know if you've seen that show. It's kind of funny. I'm really excited for him though, because wasn't Iroh in the movie like?
I don't know.
It was like a weird.
Watched it once and
it was that
watched
guy
it as a drinking game.
Fucking, I forget his name. I recognize his face from something. It was a terrible casting, just like all the cast.
Yeah,
like the movie cast was just absolutely god awful.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I watched the movie one time and I was watching it as a drinking game and I got plastered because I was drinking nonstop because I didn't want to watch it anymore.
It was so bad, dude. It was so fucking bad.
It has a 4 out of 10 on IMDb, 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, 20% on Metacritic. Can't read.
I don't even want to talk about that movie. It's so god awful. It's just the worst. It's the worst fucking thing.
That's when they were trying to make everything a movie, and they thought they could make a.
I just don't understand how you can make a movie so bad movie. Though. Like how on earth did they see the CGI in that movie and be like, "It's good"?
Oh, they weren't even pronouncing the names right either.
Yeah,
like, nothing was pronounced right. It was so bad.
Who decided Ong? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Like, who actually came up with that? You know, it probably was somebody's like, we need to make it more culturally appropriate, culturally accurate. So his name would actually be pronounced Ong, which maybe it would. I don't know. I don't know how double A works. There's not even A's in like those languages. I don't know, but it's fucking stupid. Just call him Aang.
It was bad.
I don't know.
It was so bad.
It is terrible. It is terrible and awful and terrible and the worst terrible, shitty, terrible fucking thing. And it sucked balls and it sucks and I hate it.
I would rather watch Cats again, the live action Cats with Taylor Swift in it, than watch that movie.
I would rather have the DVD box for the movie shoved up my ass than actually watch the movie.
Yeah, probably. Same.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. That was just so...
I actually get really worked up about it. I thought I was offended.
So terrible.
I was offended. I was actually offended.
People need to leave our cartoons alone.
Yeah, leave my little childhood memories alone, dude. It's just
so bad. So bad.
Oh, God. You know what it looked like is like somebody in high school made like all the bending looked like somebody had like a introductory animation class in high school, and they that was their project.
What was the budget on that?
Not enough. Not enough. It just.
Huh? There's no fucking.
What was it? Make sure you're not looking at the Avatar movie, like the blue Avatar guys.
No.
Can't find my fucking chapstick.
Budget was estimated $150 million.
Jesus, why, dude?
And apparently, it made the money back.
Yeah, of course it did, because everybody was excited about the fucking Last Airbender movie.
Apparently, the show is 15 million an episode.
Huh?
15 million. Per
this show, I thought you meant the original show. Yeah, I mean that's my biggest fear is that
for an episode, 45 minutes is pretty good.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm worried because like these companies decide whether or not to make another season after like the first episode drops.
But that's based off Screen Rant, so we'll see.
I'm really hoping. I wonder if they're going to release like one episode a week or something, or if it's going to be
probably. I
just really hope the first 2 or 3 episodes don't tank, and they're just like, okay, we're not remaking this. I would be so upset. I would be so sad, actually.
I just want Appa to look right. Don't do my man Appa wrong.
Yeah,
I love some Appa.
What did he look like in the movie?
Bad. It's scary.
Oh my God, he's not even cute. Oh God, how do you get that from that? That's fucking wild. I totally forgot about this shit. Holy.
Appa at least looks okay in the show, so we'll see.
I just oh man.
And Momo actually, I remember.
Momo looked pretty good in the trailer. I thought.
I mean, all you have to do is take a lemur, add wings to it. So like he's the real thing.
So far, man, just make it work. I think if you ever are in charge of making a show like this, any producer, I think anybody involved in production should be forced to watch the original content.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I feel like that's where they went wrong with the movie was like I feel like no one who was in charge of production even saw the original show.
No.
And they didn't understand.
But that's a big issue with a lot of stuff recently. Like the people with Witcher, they never read the books or played the games
too.
The most recent Scarlet Witch movie, they didn't watch the previous movies to that, so they they didn't watch the Scarlet Witch TV series for the Doctor Strange show, movie that she was in, and entirely changed her character.
That's so fucked up, dude. Like how do you not?
And it wasn't even based correctly off the comics either. So it was just like stuff like that, man. It's just do like if you're gonna be making millions off your job, do the fucking job.
And it can't be hard to like hire.
Just take a weekend.
But also like hire people who are true fan. Like I would, if someone came to me and was like, "Hey, we want you to work on the Last Airbender show and just like work with us to make sure it's like true," to like, dude, I would fucking love that shit. Just like hire some people who like are actually in love with the show so that they can tell you when you're doing something fucking stupid.
Yeah, or if something is not realistic to make live action, then a good way to change it, they can still stick.
Yeah, stick true. There's like feelings that you get when you watch these shows, and like the feeling of Toph fucking moving an entire staircase of a castle versus like 9 dudes earthbending a single fucking rock. Do you remember that scene in the movie, where it's like literally 8 dudes bending in formation, and it's just a tiny little boulder going literally like half a mile an hour across the screen. It was so fucking bad. I don't know. I could literally rant all day about that movie and the show. I just hope the new show is. I just hope it's somewhat true to the original content. Please,
I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, like 12 days from now or something.
Yeah, like just under 2 weeks.
Yep, I'm excited. It's gonna be really cool.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
And we'll watch it, and we'll have to push off the podcast that week.
Yeah, well, let's see. It's coming out on the 22nd.
I think it's the 22nd,
which is a Thursday. I might.
So we can do a Friday or Saturday recording.
It depends. If they release the whole thing at once, I might save it until Saturday and just binge the entire show.
We'll just push that recording off that week until after we both watch it, and then so we can just talk about the entire episode.
Yeah, I'm so excited and scared. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Speaking of episodes, this is the end of this episode.
Good job, everybody. I want to thank the production crew for this episode, making our life so easy. So all we have to do is get on screen and talk. Thank you, Chuck and Amy, for all the work you do for this podcast, and also the caterers. I appreciate you bringing those Philly cheesesteak rolls today. That was delicious.
Yeah, they're real good.
We're a professional production here, so we got people doing stuff.
Damn right.
Chuck, roll the outro.
You know where to catch us. Catch Covey on Twitter. And that's about it, because he won't actually make content.
Hey, I went live yesterday.
For 30 seconds.
It was about a minute, actually.
51 seconds, whatever. Check out the new Reddit subreddit, r/partnerpals.
Yes.
We're memeing over there. We're just throwing up stupid
we got
stuff.
257 members as of right now, which is pretty fucking cool in 2 days. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah,
that's pretty nuts. I did cross post over to the main Palworld Reddit, so that, that's a little cheek, but
whatever.
It's fine.
Twitch.tv/Buddyred. Linktree down below for me. And what other content is there that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter,
Spotify,
Instagram,
Apple Podcasts.
I mean, if they're watching the podcast, they know where to get the podcast.
You don't know that?
Oh, I would imagine. But yeah, Partner Pals, Reddit, or you can go if you want to join the Discord. If you want to join my personal Discord and the Linktree. If you want to join the Partners Pals Discord,
partnerpals.gg.
There you go. Well, that's it for us this week. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Comment, rate, sub, like, do whatever you gotta do.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week.
It's over, right? Please, you gotta stop. You gotta end it. You gotta fucking end it, please.